All passengers and cabin crew should now be seated with their seatbelts securely fastened. The cabin lights will remain dim for landing.
আমি সর্বপ্রথম আমি ঈশ্বরকে ধন্যবাদ দিই যে আপনাদের সঙ্গে এখানে থাকতে পেরে খুবই নিজেকে আশীর্বাদিত মনে করেছি।
To see so many of God's believers in one place is a great thing.
যে একত্র এতজন সেই খ্রিস্ট বিশ্বাসী ভাই বোনকে দেখে এটা খুবই মহান আশ্চর্যজনক বিষয় আমার কাছে।
I'm honored to be your servant this week to minister to you.
আমি একজন সৌভাগ্যজনক ব্যক্তি হিসেবে মনে করছি এই সপ্তাহ আপনাদের কাছে ঈশ্বর বাক্য পরিবেশন করার জন্য।
I'm amazed by this building.
আমি সত্যি দেখে এই বিল্ডিংকে খুবই অভিভূত হয়েছি।
Are you amazed by this building?
আপনারা কি অভিভূত হয়েছেন?
We dedicate this building to Jesus Christ.
আমরা এই গৃহটিকে প্রভু যীশু খ্রিস্টের নামে উৎসর্গ করি।
To all of your ministries.
এবং আপনাদের সমস্ত পরিচর্যা কার্য।
And to the children of India.
এবং এই ভারতবর্ষের সন্তান কন্যাগণ।
In Jesus' great name.
প্রভু যীশু খ্রিস্টের নামে।
In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Very nice. Oh, you guys did too much.
Oh, this is the spoiled American's room?
This is the suite. I have an air conditioner.
This is the spoiled
shower.
American's room.
Shower. Now look at this. You won't find another one of these in 40 kilometers.
Oh, there it is. That's the magic maker right there.
That's a magic maker.
Are the children okay? They understand? Yeah. So watch your head, Rick. So is the mother going to come out and speak to you, or?
Yes, mother.
The mother?
Mother.
And these are the children?
These are the children. This is a boy and girl.
It's original. Do you understand that you're going to be moving to Pastor Bipul's orphanage?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
You understand that? How do you feel about that? Do you feel good? Are you excited?
Huh? Anando. Yes.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, only just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That's beautiful. Today you're going with Pastor Bipul's village, yes?
Jano. Yes, yes.
We're looking forward to seeing you becoming a part of the orphanage. We thank God that we have the chance to introduce you to this family that we've created. We're going to drive in the Jeep for a long time today. So can we meet their mother?
Mother, yes,
Is
mother.
she here? It's good to see you. God
that's-
bless. I know it's hard to let your children go like this today, but this is the best thing for them,
কিন্তু
correct?
এটা তাদের জন্য খুব ভালো, এটা খুব ভালো বিষয়।
Well, I believe that God put us together
আমি বিশ্বাস করি যে ঈশ্বরে আমাদেরকে একত্রিত করেছে এই আজকের দিনে, ঈশ্বর করেছে।
so that we could help you with your children.
এবং যাতে করে আমরা যেন তোমার ছেলেমেয়েদেরকে আমরা যেন সাহায্য করতে পারি।
And I know that if they lived here, they would never have a chance to be fed every day and to have an education and to learn about God.
God, yeah.
I know this has got to be the hardest thing that this mother has ever done. I can only imagine how hard it must be to be separated from her children. But she has no home. She has no means of income. The only small piece of land that she's been able to cultivate and create some income on was taken from her, from another caste of people. And so we're just blessed and honored by God today to have this opportunity to share with her the potential and the care of her children. So we're getting ready to leave this village right now and give these children hope that they never would have had before. The mother of these children has no land, she has no means of income, she has no way of caring for these children. And without the opportunity that we're giving them today, they would be in a very bad situation. And we're just thankful that we can give them this hope today. Sarojini and Rakesh. Okay. So we just left one village and we're on our way to the next one where we're going to pick up another, is it boy and girl? Boy and girl again. And, and that will be the total for today?
From the long time, the pastor was telling me that. দুটো টুল নিয়ে আসে। That is their house. Very, very bad condition.
Well, we're in the village of Komandrabada, and we're here to meet Sadeep, a young man whose father had died from a snake bite, and his mother is unable to care for him. So we're here picking him up, and he's going to go with us now. Well, we're here meeting Tulsi, and Tulsi is the mother of this young boy that we're meeting today. And her husband has passed away from a snake bite, and their family's not able to care for the little boy. And so we're getting ready to take him to Pastor Bipul's orphanage. Your little boy that's going with us here today, you understand that he's going to live in Bipul's orphanage.
আপনি জানেন যে আপনার ছোট ছেলে যে আমাদের সেই বজরা পুকুরে সেই অনাথ আশ্রমে যাচ্ছেন।
Yeah.
Yes.
And you understand that he'll be given an education, and he'll be fed very well and clothed very well. He'll have a nice place to live, his own bed to sleep in, and he'll be very loved there, very much. So we just want you to know that we're honored today to meet you and your family, and we just want you to know that we will care for Sadeep very well. And if there's ever a time that you would like to come visit Sadeep, I know Pastor Bipul will allow you to come and see him.
এবং আপনি যখন আমরা যাচ্ছি আপনার ছেলেকে নিয়ে যাব ওখানে সুন্দরভাবে রাখবো, পড়াশোনা সে শিখবে, ভালো উন্নতি হবে। এবং আপনি যখন চাইবেন তখন আপনি ওখানে ছেলের সঙ্গে দেখা করতে পারবেন। ওইদিকে থাকবেন যখন কথা বলবেন।
Sadeep, you understand that your mother loves you very much.
সুদীপ, তুমি কি জানো যে তোমার মা তোমাকে ভালোবাসে? ভালোবাসে? Yes.
Yeah. And this decision she's making today is not an easy decision. It's a hard decision.
এবং সে আজকে যে সিদ্ধান্ত নিচ্ছে সে এটা কঠিন ডিসিশন, এটা আছে তার সিদ্ধান্তটা কঠিন, সহজ নয়।
Yeah. But she will be able to come see you when she wants to.
ওকে, কিন্তু যখন তার দেখার ইচ্ছা হবে তোমাকে, তখন সে তোমাকে দেখা করতে আসতে পারবে।
And you're coming to another village where there's a lot of children in the orphanage, and you're going to be able to learn, and you're going to enter into a new family in a new village. All right, so we're going to leave the village. We're going to take Sadeep, and we have one more little girl that we're going to go gather today, and then we're going to head back to the orphanage. It's going to be really interesting seeing these children come into the orphanage and the changes that are going to take place in their life. You can see where they live, you can see the village and the homes that they have, and a few years from now we're all going to be able to look back on this day and see the amazing changes that have taken place for them. You know, this story of this mother who has lost her husband and she can't care for her son because her husband was bit by a snake is actually just one of thousands of stories. While we're here in this village, there's another little girl that we've just met that the grandparents, both of the girls' parents have died from various things, and the grandparents are asking us if there's any way we could take her into the orphanage because the grandparents are too old and they can't care for her. So we're trying to make some way possible that we could possibly take her as well, if not today, another day. Well, Pastor Bipul is talking to the grandmother of the little girl right now. Her name is Priti, P-R-I-T-I, and it looks like Priti is going to go with us. She's a little bit older girl. She looks to be about 11 years old, but again, the grandparents cannot take care of her. She has really not much hope for education, etc., and so, or just a good life. And so it looks like she's going to be going with us. This is the home of Priti where she's been living, and you can see it's not very much.
Yeah.
And she'll have a good home, a good house over her head. This is basically just a pile of junk that she lives in. And so she's getting ready. Looks like she's going to go with us today. Well, so we're finding out that in this little house or hut that we're looking at right now, that it's just basically a widow's hut. This is where the grandmother lives for Priti's grandmother, and they really cannot care for themselves, much less Priti. So this is her grandmother here. And so Pastor Bipul, ask the grandmother, how does she feel about Priti coming and being in the orphanage?
তোমরা যে তোমার নাতনি যে আমাদের ওখানে আসতেছে আপনি কিরকম অনুভব করছেন?
আমি ভালো অনুভব করছি, লেখাপড়া ভালো হবে, সুখে থাকবে, বাবা নাই যেহেতু।
Okay, she is telling that okay, she is so much excited and happy that her granddaughter is going to the orphanage. There we will get the food and education and the shelter because she does not have the father to take care of. Even the mother is not at home, and that's why she is very excited that his granddaughter is going to stay in a good place and get the good education.
So we were standing outside, and Bipul is very concerned, asking us if we would allow him to accept this little girl into the orphanage. And of course, we don't have a sponsor yet, but I told him absolutely that we would find a sponsor for her. And so we asked Priti, hey, is this something that you want to do? And she's very excited about it. And we're going to meet her here in just a moment. Okay, so Grandma's getting Priti ready right now. And this is an exciting, you can tell they're excited. They didn't even realize that they were hoping that we would also take Priti. They had heard that we were going to be meeting the other little boy and his family, and they were hoping when we were coming here that Priti would come. And so you can see Priti's excited and the grandmother's excited because this is a hope that they didn't have here just a few moments ago. And they're excited. She's got some tears. She's a little bit concerned about her grandmother, but she's very excited about going as well.
Hey, Priti, যখন
They're letting her know that Grandma can come visit her anytime she
yeah.
wants to.
Yes,
ছোট ছোট চেহারা
সবাই আছে
পয়সা নেব
You know, as I was getting out of the truck just now, I noticed that children were talking to themselves. And of course, I don't speak Bengali, but you could see they were looking at the house that we're coming to right now, which is just down the road from theirs. And they seem pretty excited because the little girl that lives here is also going with us, and they know her. And you could tell they were excited because another one of their friends is getting ready to go with them. Okay, so now we're here at the home of Pooja. This is the last little girl that we're here to pick up today. Cute little girl, beautiful little girl, precious. And she's dressed in her nicest dress because the family knows that she's going away with us. But again, there's no mother involved here, and the parents are unable to care for her. So we're glad to meet her today. She's going to be going with us.
दीदी हाँ ধরো ওকে ধরে
You know, I'm sitting here just in tears. We're just pulling away from Pooja's house, and I'm realizing how amazing this opportunity is for these children. Each and every one of these stories is incredibly tragic, and the sad thing is these are not isolated cases, and there's so many situations just like this here where the families have been killed or the families have been misplaced for some reason. And just before we were leaving, one of the older ladies from the village was reached in, and she evidently knows at least 3 of these children. She was patting them all and telling them that this is a good thing and that they're going to be well cared for and everything's going to be okay. And this is just kind of a humbling moment for me, because I realize how amazing and you know, the incredible change, the difference that we're making in these children's lives. It's phenomenally humbling for me right now.